It's my first child. I'm supposed to be happy about it. I didn't even get to enjoy the birth of my own son. I didn't get to visit my own son until 3 days after he came home from the hospital. And all these different things are making me wonder if he's really mine or if he's not mine. I'm having doubts because of our history with our relationship, with going off with other people and having a child with my best friend, thinking it was mine from the beginning and then turned out to be his. Because I've cheated on her, she's cheated on me. So, I mean, that could have been a freebie to go take off with somebody for the night. If I'm not the father, I'm going to take my own path in life. It's going to be hard. If I'm the father, I'm going to step up and continue to take care and provide for him and be a good role model.
Tanya, that's your boyfriend on the tape. How do you feel when you hear him saying those things?
It's upsetting. It's very upsetting because he wanted this baby, and because I did something when we were kids, everything is based on that. And after he took me back, I don't know what, 3 years ago, he included me and my daughter.
So this incident where you cheated on him, how long ago was that?
That was when I was 16.
Oh, so you're right. You were just a kid. That's almost like high school dating, right? And then how long after that happened did you guys got back together?
About 2 years after that.
Okay.
3 years.
How was the relationship before the doubts of him having about the son? How was your relationship?
I mean, it's always been rocky. We've fought and argued, and things got really heated at times, and it was really great in the beginning, but now it's been, with all the doubts and the cheating and the lying, it's been really, really rocky.
Now, when you were 16 and you got pregnant by someone else, how hard was that to tell him?
We weren't really in a relationship. We were back and forth. Like I said, we were kids. We met at a house party or whatever, and we were supposed to meet up, and he ended up, when I called him, some other girl answered the phone. So it was kind of like a revenge thing. I was young, dumb, stupid, whatever. Like, I shouldn't have done that.
Do you ever think, like, I might have to leave Alonso?
Sometimes I think that, yeah.
And that'd be pretty hard on you.
It's tough because we've been together for so long, and every time I leave, I come back because the love is there.
We're gonna bring Alonso's sister, Shalonda, in.
Hi.
Hey, Shalonda.
Hi, Steve.
Now, your brother Alonso was dating Tanya when she was 16 years old, got pregnant with his best friend, I understand, had a baby. But a couple of years go by, he takes her back. Now there's a little boy, I guess he's only a couple months old. Do you believe that your brother is the father of Tanya's little boy?
Honestly, based on her actions and based on everything that has gone on, I don't. I really do hope that it might be for my brother's sake, because he shouldn't have to live like that. He shouldn't have to know he shouldn't have to be thinking, oh, is that my kid or is that not my kid? Like, their relationship is horrible and gets violent, and enough is enough. Like, it's been over a decade that we've all been having to deal with it. I mean, just when you get mad, you can't step out and continuously go and find another dude and find your comfort in that dude and then come back to my brother like nothing happened, or lie about it and say that you weren't with somebody else.
Now,
enough is enough.
When you say she steps out with other men, are you referring to when she was 16, or has it happened since then?
The whole time.
The whole time.
I'm referring to all the years. What I want to say to Tanya is that Tanya needs to take accountability for her actions. Tanya needs to take accountability for how she does talk to people and how she does, call people names all the time. Yeah, it goes back and forth, but you know what? You only do it to yourself, and you don't know how to calm down. When you get violent, obviously, I'm not going to be happy about that. That is my brother. You are lucky that my brother's a softie, and I don't even mean to say it like that, but as much as you put your hands on him in the last 24 hours, I mean, not every man is going to sit and take that.
Do you hit Alonso?
It's went both ways. It's not just me hitting him. It's both ways.
Okay, so I see at this point, I just can't gloss over it. I mean, what the hell world are you living in where you're in a violent domestic situation and you want to stay in it?
I don't want to stay in it. I want him to change. I want him to want to change.
How long you been together? Since you were 16, 12 years ago. At what point do you just say, oh, yeah, we've been together, but I'm not happy when we start putting hands on each other? It can't be for the kids to witness this. It's got to make kids terrified. When do you move on?
I've been asking myself that for a long time.
Well, but what's the answer?
Every time he comes, wants to make it work, and everything is good for a month, and then he switches.
Here's my problem. A DNA test is going to magically make this relationship good?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that, and I don't think anybody that I'm talking to right now believes that.
Nobody believes that. It's not going to make it. It's not going to make a change, Steve, because you know what? It goes a couple weeks here, a couple weeks there. Like,
Shalonda, we're going to talk to your brother now, and then I'll bring you back in, okay?
okay.
The confusing thing to me in this story is your sister is not just saying, oh, Tanya's horrible, Tanya's this. She's basically saying you both need to move on.
I mean, I don't want to do it anymore. This is the final straw. I mean, even if I am the father.
And you haven't done anything to change for me or even act like you wanted to be with me. You changed your mind.
Even if I am the father, for the well-being of his child, we're going to have to probably go our separate ways just so either one, somebody don't call the state on us.
Alonso, turn to your right and talk to her.
We're going to have to move on, whether I'm the father or not, and either the state's going to come and take this child.
I already left, and then you already had me come back, so you
Either the state's going to come and take this child or...
I want us to change. I want us to have...
We've been trying for 16 years.
I'm sick of the lie. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the accusations. I'm sick of you're not his father. I'm done with it.
So then we need to move on from it. And co-parent, and be there for him. And worry about ourselves on our own time. And not worry about being together.
So you when you look at this baby, you don't see yourself in the little boy?
No.
All right, Alonso, you took a DNA test about this 2-month-old little boy, and the results are, Alonso, that you are the father of Tanya's 2-month-old son.
Thank you.
There you go. Now you have your answers, and you have your answers. I'm sick of being called a hoe. I didn't do anything. I mean,
you still are.
Okay.
That doesn't define anything. And Alonso still needs to go on his own way, and you need to find yourself. And honestly, I better not get a call that you're assaulting him back at the hotel room, because I know how you are, and this is just a trigger for you.
Okay, Tanya?
Yeah.
After everything that was said today, do you still want to stay with Alonso?
I'm not going to sit here and be with somebody that doesn't want me. Of course, I love him, and I want to make this work. But if he doesn't want to, they can't force him.
Okay.
I'm never going to be good enough, is how I feel.
Okay. I said this for 12 years as a Chicago policeman. I've said it for the past 14 years of my show. When it comes to domestic violence, I always tell everybody, the first time that your partner puts his hands on you should be the last. The first time. But people believe in second chances. Okay, give him a second chance, woman or man. But if you have done this multiple times, I always said, I've been with my wife for 23 years. If I ever put my hands on her, and even today, after being 23 years together, if I ever put my hands on her now, I'd be gone after one time of, lifetime of happiness, kids, everything, one time, and that would be enough for her. And I'm trying to instill that in my daughter. Man, if a man ever put his hands on you, you're out the door. But again, second chances, right? And it seems like the second chance was probably 10 years ago, and there's been hundreds of incidents. And you both are smart enough to know if you're in a physical, violent relationship, that needs to end no matter how much you love each other. Because if you really loved each other, you wouldn't be putting your hands on each other. And if you can't do it for yourselves, at least do it for your little boy. You need to move on with your lives apart from each other. Thanks for coming on the show. Good luck to you. And I hope you make the right decision by that little boy.